This is Holmes Road, where we moved when my dad graduated from medical school in Jersey City and got a residency at Pittsfield General. So this is the block where I spent early years. From about 5 till 12. This is the Loomis's house. They had a beautiful collie named MacArthur. As kids, we would come up and play with MacArthur all the time. And when the daughter and her fiancé died in a tragic car crash, the family gave MacArthur to us. And that was our childhood dog, who eventually got hit by a milk truck right about there. Getting close to the house where we moved, and that's one of my earliest memories is of being in the driveway when we moved here. That would have been about 1962. And that's our house up there, the gray house with the truck parked in front of it, 142 Holmes Road. And right there, that gray house is where the Dobrutsky's lived. 3 kids, Jay, who was my classmate, Rhonda, and Jennifer. And the father and mom owned the Busy Bee restaurant where my brother Billy worked at one time. Next to their house was the Del Gallo's house. Remo Del Gallo was a Pittsfield mayor, either at the time when we were there or before. And he also owned a restaurant called Del Gallo's. This is our next door neighbor's house, and it was first my friend Nancy Rush, and when she moved, the Samels moved in, and they owned a deli, a wonderful deli on Elm Street, where we would get bagels. And there's our house, 142 Holmes Road, where I would play outside with Billy in the backyard, and we would run among the bushes, and we were very excited about that. We felt like we were adventurers. And right there is Mrs. Field's house. She was our babysitter, and she had a nephew who would come to the house and play the guitar, especially Stewball, the racehorse. I remember very well by Peter, Paul, and Mary. He would play the guitar and sing to us. And next to their house is the Simons house. And Richie and Amy were our playmates. Richie's now a judge in town, I think. His father was a judge named Bill Simons. They had a tree out back where we would climb. And I think that's the tree my friend Cindy fell off of and broke her arm. Next to our house was Mrs. Weibel. And Mrs. Weibel was the kind of archetypal, get off our lawn kind of a old lady, and we thought she was kind of witchy, but I don't know, she might have just been a 40-year-old woman for all I know. Park Square, and we're gonna go right. We're gonna go down, here's Park Square, the Berkshire Athenaeum, where I worked at the library. It was a library I worked at, and I did not like it because I thought the women were very persnickety and oppressive. We're taking a right onto North Street. This is the main street of Pittsfield, where cars used to parade up and down on a Thursday night like a scene out of American Graffiti. And where you see the Berkshire Bank now was the famous England Brothers, where I worked in the candy department and ate a lot of cashews out of the heater. And one year I was an Easter bunny. And up here were some department stores. Bessie Clark, where the famous baseball player, once a pro player, Mark Bellinger, used to help you with your purchases. And across the street is the YMCA, where my siblings learned to swim. And down there was in town, St. Joe Church,